I'm going to show you two apartment developments in this video, and I'd like to hear your thoughts on what's going on. Now, the first one is down near the Canning Bridge. It's next to the Raffles Hotel. It's a really good location, and it just doesn't seem to be moving, happening, whatever. So we pop out from under the bridge. There's the Raffles in front of us. You can see there's been a multi-story apartment block put up out the back at some point. I can't remember when. And just have a look at how close it is to the river and how nice that view is. I mean, this would be a pretty nice part of the world to live, if you ask me. There's the city over there in the background. It's about 5.5 kilometres from the CBD. It's right next to a freeway entrance. It's a good area. It's got a lot of positives. I personally, I don't think I'd see myself living in one of these things, but if this is the kind of lifestyle you're after, it seems like a pretty nice place to be. Now, where we're going is up to this scaffolding tower in up ahead here, and it's a place called Riviera Residences. And interestingly, they've got because they've got the RR, they've used the same logo as Rolls-Royce, kind of. They've got a what do you call it, a unit kind of thing set up there on the ground floor. Let's just go into the car park and stick our camera over the fence and have a look. And yeah, those weeds are going to be turning into trees before much longer. It doesn't look like much has happened there. Now, I don't know when they cleared this block and when they started advertising it for sale, but I've certainly been riding past it for the last 3.5 months without any sign of anything going on. And look, I cannot remember whether it was like this a year ago. I don't think so. Anyway, there's the scaffolding tower, and if you didn't know, the reason for that is so that prospective buyers can be taken up there and shown the view. So that's probably what it looks like from the top floor or whatever. So a bit more of the view. Good spot. Can't see anything particularly wrong with the location or anything like that. But why is it not being built? What's wrong with it? Is it, well, I don't think it's the location. I really don't. The view, it can't be built out. It's a great view. Apartment size, well, I haven't had a look through the display, so I don't know. Overall value, well, yeah, who knows. Materials and tradies, are they in short supply? Perhaps, but other places are getting built. But there's this question about demand for lifestyle, and I'll get back to that. Here's the second one. In Malcolm Street, and this is next door to Mum's place, and this got approved back in February 2018 by the council to build a 22 apartment block, or a block with 22 apartments in it. And to give you an idea of where it is, we've just gone up St George's Terrace. We're at the bottom of Malcolm Street. We're crossing over the freeway. There's Parliament House on the right. We went past the Barracks Arch back there a bit, and you can see over on the left there's that apartment block, and their scaffolding tower is just poking out in front of it, to give you an idea of where it is. Coming at it from the other direction, we're coming down the hill from Kings Park, so you can see it's a fantastic location as well. You've got Kings Park at the top of the hill, you've got the city at the bottom of the hill. I mean, you really can't get any closer to the CBD than this place. And this is what the building, Edith Cowan's old building, looks like. And here is their tower of scaffolding. We actually heard the scaffolders putting this up a couple of weeks ago. And I think they're going to demolish this block here because it's pretty crummy, and that's the back of the original place, which is now heritage listed. So this will go, presumably, and they've got this kind of small footprint out the back. I don't know if they're able to demolish any of the existing building to put their place up. But we're chatting with one of the current tenants there a couple of weeks ago after the scaffolding went up, and they said out of the 22 apartments in the original plan, they thought only one had been sold. Now, this place was on sale when I was here in January 2020, and it's now March. So they've been trying to flog these for 14 months, and if that information is correct, who knows if it is, they've only managed to move one. So we go back to those ideas again. What is it that is holding up this development? Location? I don't think so. View? No. Apartment size? Well, maybe they're going to end up with a fairly small footprint there, I think. So I don't know. Overall value? Well, yeah, who knows? I mean, it might just be completely overpriced for what you get. I don't know. Materials and tradies, well, it seems to be plenty of other places getting built around the place. But the big one, I think, is demand for lifestyle. Have we just gone off living in apartments due to lockdowns, etc., and people are looking for houses instead? Is this a paradigm shift in the housing market away from the kind of apartment dwelling, high-rise, etc., that we've been shifting to for the last 20 years or so, and now the pendulum is swinging back towards houses and having a bit of space? Because why do you need to be this close to the CBD anymore if you can work from a house remotely in Margaret River? What do you get? What do you gain from an apartment this close to the city? Well, you get a 5 or 10 minute walk to work. That's great if you like that kind of thing. There's also, you're close to Northbridge, etc., if you're young and you like going out to the bars and restaurants, etc. But what else does it have, really? You take away the proximity to work, and essentially you can work from anywhere. So why be stuck in an apartment which just is not going to offer you as much space as a house? There's some thoughts. Let me know what you think, because obviously I think there's something going on here. Is this a pattern? I don't know, because there still seems to be plenty of apartments getting built. But will these things actually ever get off the ground?